Good morning, everyone. How's it going? It is Richard here, and this morning we're starting a little bit later. I have a mic now, so hopefully this helps with the sound. So we're going to jump into this. Starting a little bit later this morning for a few reasons, but I'm ready, and I'm glad that we're doing this morning. Yesterday we went over a couple of the pictures that were shown to Christian by interpreter. There was an actual portrait on the wall that was a picture of a true gospel, of a true minister of the gospel. And then there was the picture of the law and grace and how it affects sin in the life of a believer. And so this interpreter is a picture of the Holy Spirit as it begins to teach our soul. And so we're going to pick up from that point. It says, let's see here. I saw moreover in my dream that the interpreter took him by the hand and had him into a little room where sat two little children, each one in his chair. The name of the eldest was Passion, and the name of the other Patience. Passion seemed to be much discontented, but Patience was very quiet. Then Christian asked, "What is the reason of the discontent of Passion?" The interpreter answered, "The governor of them would have him stay for his best things till the beginning of next year, but he will have all now. But Patience is willing to wait." Then I saw that one came to Passion and brought him a bag of treasure and poured it down at his feet, the which he took up and rejoiced therein, and withal laughed Patience to scorn. But I beheld a while, and he had lavished all away, and he had nothing left him but rags. Then said Christian to the interpreter, "Expound this matter more fully to me." So he said, "These two lads are figures, Passion of the men of this world, and Patience of the men of that which is to come. For as here thou seest Passion will have all now, this year, that is to say, in this world. So are the men of this world. They must have all their good things now, and they cannot stay till next year, that is, until the next world, for their portion of good. That proverb, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, is more of authority with them than are all the divine testimonies of the good of the world to come. But as thou sawest that he had quickly lavished all away, and had presently left him nothing but rags, so it will be with all such men at the end of this world." We have a note here from the author. He says, "Carnal men seek nothing more than the gratification of their senses. Their end will be the loss of all things and the destruction of their souls. But the just shall live by faith in Jesus and in hope of joys to come. Their end will be glorious, for they shall receive the end of their faith, the salvation of their souls, the everlasting enjoyment of Christ in glory, and at the times of restitution of all things." Forgive me, I'm going to take a drink here. So this is very interesting that he's basically taking the opportunity at every point in this story to explain the gospel more clearly, to make it make sense, whether that's to a carnal person who's living according to their lusts, or a self-righteous person who's living according to the law. But the carnal man, he says here, he seeks nothing more than to gratify his senses. He's all about now and getting, and it's not just now and today, but now as in this world. And it's easy to, as he says, it's easy to look at it's better to have it now than later, but that is the life of a true believer, is to not focus on what this world has to offer, and what you can even keep in this world. I was speaking about the subject totally unrelated to this story, but just basically, what are you going to do with the things that you have in this world? And it's hard to grasp how someone can just give things away sometimes. Like how could they just give that away? Well, Someone said, I think it was Jim Elliot said, "He is no fool who gives what he cannot keep to gain that which he cannot lose." And I think that's a powerful truth, that it's not something that you have to force in your life, right? This is what the author is trying to push here. That this is the fruit. This is what happens in the life of a believer, in the life of a new creature. He begins to not be so concerned about the things that he has. He begins to. It's like that song, right? The light of this world grows strangely dim. It's something that we, as a believers, we don't see the draw anymore. The entertainment, the amusement doesn't have the allure that it had before. It's temporary, but rather there's this hope and a joy that, man, everything that I have right now is nothing. The best, really, even if I did have all those things, it's really nothing to be compared to what's to come. And it's almost as the author says here, it's almost as if those are the things you enjoy, the amusement, the entertainment of this world, the pleasures, it's really a sign that you haven't been given this light, this hope of the joys to come, because that this is the work of God. It's not something that you can just affect in your own life. Um, uh, Contentment is a gift from God, as is everything that is good. Right, every good thing that we have in our life is a gift from God. I'm gonna. I know it wasn't a long time today. I started a little later today for a few reasons. Hopefully the audio sounds clear, right? I mean, come on, look at this. I have this whole setup here, but I thought, hey, if I'm going to do something, I better do it right. I have had quite a few people now. I say quite a few, two or three people tell me, hey, the audio is a little bit difficult to hear, so hopefully this helps. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day. I hope you would keep this truth in mind, that truth that we see between patience and passion, and maybe practice. I'm sure sometime today your patience will be tried. Just keep your eyes on what is to come. Everything that we go through right now is really nothing compared to the everlasting enjoyment with Christ. Thanks for joining the broadcast this morning. And again, I know it was a short one, but I hope it was an encouraging one. And as what do you call this today? Hump Day, the middle of the week. I hope that your day goes well, and you honor Christ. Thanks, guys, for joining. I hope you have a great day. Take care.